Well, this is me leaving the British Motor Museum in the Rover 75. We're in Warwickshire. It was a very interesting visit. I'll be showing you some of the sights and sounds of the place in future videos. Yeah, some very interesting cars I've seen. One car I have driven, and a very HubNut car. So hopefully you'll find that interesting as we take a look. I'm now heading back to Wales, and I thought I'd just do a bit of a progress statement about where we are with the Rover. It's running. It's still a little down on power, and I have a couple of theories. I mean, the comments are full of theories, and they're all possible. But my leaning is towards it could be a fuel filter issue, and not enough fuel's getting through, but I don't really feel like it's that. Or it could be the exhaust is clogged, and I think that's a bit more likely as a possible reason. So yeah, there's something not right. It's just a bit flat in terms of performance, and it is something I would like to address. But thank you for all your many comments. Some of them have been useful, some of them are sheer speculation, I think. But yeah, we'll see what transpires going forward. I do fundamentally misunderstand the purpose of EGR valves and what they're about, so thank you for the various corrections there. It's not about reburning the exhaust gases, it's about cooling the combustion chamber, apparently, which seems nonsensical when you consider it's exhaust gases, but the exhaust gases have less oxygen, so the burn is therefore a bit cooler, I guess. A lot of people have told me to just disable it and not bother with an EGR, but I've given my reasons. I just think it is doing something it should be. A bit like taking the catalytic converter off a later car. I'm just not really a fan of the idea. I know I drive older cars with older technology, which are even worse for the environment, but that's just my feeling on the matter. So thank you for all those who corrected me. Move over for this truck, and yeah, generally I've been really enjoying the Rover. I like it. I want to like it, and it's not that I've got a blinkered view of the world and I think this is the best car Rover ever made. It isn't, but I just like them. I feel very comfortable in them. They feel like my sort of car. And maybe that's actually an insult for cars, I don't know, but we are now making our way back to Wales, so it's been quite the adventure. And this is what this car was built for. It was built for doing journeys like this. It is absolutely perfect for it, so hopefully we'll have many more happy miles together. There will be various videos coming on the museum. I've driven one car from the Jaguar Daimler Heritage Trust, and done some filming of some of their other cars, so that should be quite interesting. There's a nice Daimler exhibition going on there at the moment that you should probably check out. That's got some interesting cars in it. And yeah, the British Motor Museum itself is just a fascinating place. I love visiting the place. It always makes me feel so happy. But I need to get back to Wales. I've got the GSA booked in for tyres tomorrow, and while I'm there I will get this booked in for MOT and the necessary work. So that should be entertaining in itself. Oh, the motorway's getting quite busy today, and I'm getting mugged. You know that feeling where you want to go for an overtake and everyone just keeps on jumping into your lane? Yep, that's happening while I'm stuck behind a Range Rover Ewok. So even though this car's running under par, it eats up the motorway miles very nicely, and yeah, it's nice to have a car that does that. The Vectra wasn't bad, but it was actually quite revvy at motorway speeds in a way that did take me slightly by surprise. Whereas this is pulling 2,500 revs at 70, and that's much more comfortable. And the wipers are nice to operate, have a good pattern, the air conditioning works well. Yeah, this is proving to be quite a good car. I know some people are baffled, why am I bothering with this particular car? But I like fixing cars that are a bit knackered, and this one was, and I'm very happy to be improving it, and very happy to be turning it back into a better car. So, videos you've got to look forward to from my visit to Warwickshire. Yesterday, I drove an Alpine A310, and that was an amazing experience, a car that's been on my radar for a long time, so that will be an interesting video. Saturday just gone, I drove a modern S-Type, and then today I drove a classic S-Type, so got some Jaguar content coming your way as well. Like I say, it's been a very interesting visit, a very interesting trip, and I'm looking forward to sharing those videos and more with you on the HubNut channel. But this was just a bit of a vlog, just to say what's going on at the moment, and to fill a gap while I get those videos edited up. It's interesting times on the HubNut fleet and on the HubNut channel, I think. Starting to feel much more positive. I know people are loving the tinkering videos again, even though I'm not very good at tinkering. But it's all part of it. Cars are fun, and I just like playing around with them and occasionally making them work better. So I'm going to continue my journey to Wales. A lot of motorway to go, and then lots of not motorway because it's rural Wales. I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Farewell. You're a bit far away for Pachu, I'm afraid.